Hi, my loves. It's Jeray Malay, the girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And I am back, y'all, with some commentary about your girl. I wanna, baby, I wanna ride. Ooh, I wanna ride. Okay, Miss Puerto Rican Princess Jocelyn Hernandez herself. So, before I hop into my commentary, I'm asking that you hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. And before I even get into my commentary and how I feel about this, I want you to drop down in the comments and tell me who you side with, because this is everywhere. We all talk about Jocelyn. We all talk about Amber. I mean, not really anymore, but we know that we were all gagged when we saw the actual footage of Amber Rose come out with Jocelyn at the College Hill, girl. And now she's coming out speaking with Shannon Sharpe, saying the things that she said. So before I get into my commentary, girl, drop it down in the comments. We can come back and discuss it later. You can edit it later, but I just want to know your initial thought, because I want to make sure y'all seeing what I'm seeing, okay? I want to make sure I am seeing what y'all are seeing and vice versa. So Amber Rose, let's just start off by saying we don't really claim her. We don't really know her. You know, I'm in Philly, but she ain't claiming Philly. She ain't no black girl. And so we don't really even see it for Miss Rose. Okay, she's lost her general mystique and lore of it all. We know exactly who she is. You know, and she really has no place over here. However, for this conversation, I'll make the exception, okay? Now, she goes on to Shannon Sharpe and drops a bomb. Well, he brings up Jocelyn Hernandez very shadily. Of course he is. And she's like, F her. I don't care nothing about her. I don't want nothing to do with her. Da, 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 da. And then she drops a bombshell and lets it be known that the reason why they got into it was because Jocelyn wanted to licky, licky, licky like a peppermint swirl, okay? You know, remember them lyrics from David Banner? Okay, and you know, Miss Amber Rose said she's very hetero, heavy on the hetero. You know she down with the MAGA in them, y'all. And so she don't plays like that. Shannon loved it. You mean you ain't with the arm? You need the arm and hammer? You need the... Oh, my God, I just can't stand him, girl. Whew. Let me get up off of him, but... yeah, let's get into what Miss Amber Rose had to say, y'all. Check this out.
Very gentle.
Right.
In my ear again, coming over, like having a dress on and going like this, bending over, out.
What?
Yes. And it was loud.
Did you tell her, like, look, I like the arm and hammer?
I did. She knew that.
Okay.
She knew that I'm a heterosexual woman.
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff.
Heavy on the hetero.
Heavy on the hetero.
Okay.
So, you know, it's Jocelyn. She bending over, showing me her vagina, and I'm laughing. I'm like, girl, you crazy.
If you was a man, you'd be attracted to that, but you're not attracted. That's not your thing. Okay.
Jocelyn's a beautiful girl.
Yes.
An idiot,
yeah.
But she's a beautiful girl,
okay.
Right? I'm not going to deny that. Respectfully declined on numerous occasions. Then she started bullying me with the race. Why you sound white? Why you talk white? Why this and that, blah, blah, blah. But you black. Why you act white? All this. And I'm like, you're like obsessed with me.
I don't know about y'all, but Amber sounded real black. She sounded real black. Blacker than she did when she was giving that speech over at them people's thing. Okay, it wasn't until the end. You're like obsessed with me until we heard that actual voice. It's funny how these women behave and act in front of the presence of, you know, black men, you know, and this is another topic, of course, but like I just noticed that like she's giving it up very much like a black girl from around the way. Because what white presented woman, you know, use poochie? White girls don't use poochie. So why is she talking like that? Well, anyway, I'm going to just let that go. She goes on to say that Jocelyn had propositioned her and said, you know, let me just try it. Let me just get a little bit. And if you don't mind, my husband can watch. You don't got to do anything. I'll just do everything. And da-da-da-da-da. But again, she said, I'm not with this. So please stop, okay? Move away from me with this Apollo. So Amber sounds very believable. It sounds very, very believable. We know that Jocelyn likes to play. She likes to dibble and dab. Now, just because people are bisexual or women are bisexual, that does not mean that they will overstep their boundaries and push up in an aggressive way. But because Jocelyn is the aggressive type of personality, okay, I can see I can see how that would make sense for her. And it sounds to be somewhat true. Now, She goes on to say whatever she was saying when she was doing her raccoon connection, and Jocelyn catches wind. Let's get into what the Puerto Rican princess has to say. I've been a victim of SA at a young age. I know how sacred a girl's and a woman's body is. I don't condone any sexual misconduct. I am a mother and a wife. My lawyers are involved in this matter, but because I'm in disbelief, I had to write this for my own mental health. I never in my life tried to pursue or go after any young lady or woman in my life. To the blogs and these fake journalism, child. A blogger? What is you, a blogger? Same shit. She's still on that. Please, I ask that before you let someone come on your platform to say anything about another individual, fact check. Girl, was you there for the whole Cat Williams thing or not, Jocelyn? Okay, these people go on to Shannon Sharpe and say whatever. It is someone's life you all are playing with. I normally don't say anything or write anything, but this is too serious for me to stay quiet. Until I get vindication, you can hear this from me. That never happened and it never will. This deformation of my character will not go unseen, and I will not rest until I'm 100% vindicated. I'm glad she put deformation, okay, not defamation, because I'm starting to feel like ChatGPT wrote that, Jocelyn. Now, come on now. Girl, it's the... Girl, it is the caption for me. This trailer trash will stop with her lies, okay? Not the holder. So this is what Jocelyn has to say in response to Amber's accusations. And, you know, it does seem different for Jocelyn to respond. When I first saw the clip, I said, I don't know if this is going to be something if Jocelyn responds. If she doesn't respond, she did that shit. But the fact that she came out with this very lawyered up, very buttoned up, very particular address to Amber's accusations, it feels like she wants to walk the line very, very, like she want to tote the line very carefully. Any other time, Jocelyn's falling off the rails, hopping on live. Yeah, Cocaline, got her girls in the background. I don't care what you say, hold this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. She is doing this to kind of, you know, maybe get Amber to kind of fall back or to show that she's being serious or whatever the case may be. This is not on brand for Jocelyn, for this type of buttoned up response, for, you know, these words and I'm and and I don't push up on women. Girl, I don't know if I can completely be, believe that the way you be talking about the girls on the show, and Erica got the nice little cootie cat that got the pink part. You can see it slide over. Like, girl, I don't know now. I don't know, but I think that Jocelyn is being careful because we've seen an uptick of people coming out, and she is over at the Zeus Network, y'all. First of all, she's Jocelyn Hernandez. Secondly, she over there with Lemon Pepper and them. And we all know how those egos run wild. Those power trips go crazy. All right. And a lot of times them girls ain't telling them no. So Jocelyn, from this response alone, is given a little scared. If you ask me, we've never seen her respond in this way. Or maybe she is really adamant about her, you know, her character and the things that she's saying, you know. What y'all think? Amber responds underneath the post and says, lawyer, itch, please, I'll countersue for defamation. When you went on Breakfast Club and Drink Champs and lied about putting my head through a glass window, you don't want to play these games with me, Jocelyn. My money is way longer than yours. Take your L like I did on the internet. Don't cry now because I told the truth. Everyone heard it on the show anyway. Ray J, Iman, Blame on Quay, and Tracy Edmonds, Josh. Not her tagging the people, not her tagging the folks. Lie to your fans, not us. We were there, girl. Amber ain't scared. Don't you be scared, girl. Don't you be scared of her. Okay, not me singing Trey songs, channeling that inner touchy Philly person, okay? Because we know he like to play too, girl. Amber don't seem scared at all. Amber do not seem scared at all, and she seems to be telling the truth, honestly. Because, I mean, like, the way she tagging everybody else, like, y'all was there, y'all heard her, y'all heard what happened, and this, that, and the third. And honestly, I feel a little bit like, you know how celebrities have those secret parties, baby oil parties, and they all keep it on the low. They never really tell what happened behind closed doors. So I can imagine Amber really not saying anything, because that is a deeper, darker secret than just the average, oh, I seen her doing, you know, blah, 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 and cheating on her husband. That we can put out. It can be, you know, whatever. You know, saying that somebody tried to push up and was, you know, being harassing them is not something that people really come forward to. We've seen an uptick of that recently, but you know, it sounded like that's a hush hush. I'm sure Jocelyn on a good night probably pushed up on a couple of them things, especially the chicks over at the Zeus Network, let alone, you know, somebody else. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I'm putting a lot on a lot. So, you know, now the one thing that kind of got me a little scratch in my head is she got way more money. Because from where? Okay, because where you got it from? I'm not saying that Amber is broke. We know that she has proximity, access, beauty, and all of these things and fixings to make her, you know, an above average tax bracket, but richer than Jocelyn. The way that she talks about, and I own my show in perpetuity, and I'm the owner of this, and I started the Zeus Network. I mean, honestly, let me cut them big checks, and I feel like she about to call him on the phone right now and chime the lawyer up. Okay, he don't want nothing dealing with nothing like that coming across his desk. So I'm pretty sure they're probably really going to get active. Now, I'm curious to know what you think about this. Do you think that Jocelyn really kind of propositioned her, or, you know, Amber is dragging it because maybe on a drunk night, you know, Jocelyn got too touchy-feely and now she running with it, you know? I don't know. Maybe Amber wanted to have a moment on a raccoon connection, you know, with Shannon Sharpe. I don't know. I want to know what you think, though. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what it is. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light. And I want to see if a real lawsuit will come from it, because that's when we know something about to shake. Y'all, I'm out of here. Peace.